What's up guys, welcome back to the channel. I go by the name of DJ Odyssey. Today we're gonna build a 3-step song from scratch. So without wasting time, let's start off with some drums. The main thing you want to do is have a pattern which has your main drums. So I'm gonna use Afro House Universe sample pack number 5 for this. You need a kick like that, and you fit in 4 steps, and you probably remove that one. The BPM is at 118, and you have something like this. And from there, you need to add in some snares and some claps, some toms. So I have this part of the sample pack, which is drum kit, which I like to use. I'll go to kit 3. This becomes like your main drums, something that you can just put here and then call it drums. Or you can just come here and call it drums, or to name this. The next thing is to find yourself some good loops for this. I'll start off some shaker loops. Then I'll put it here. And I want to reduce this. Now you have something like this. You probably want to add in another shaker loop as an audio there. And now you go to your top loops. You find something that has some kind of percussions in them. Something like that. And you want to play it very low. These are things that just fill up your drums. These are fill ups for me, you know, like this. And from here, you can add in more percussions by yourself to give it your own groove. So I'll go to my drums again. I still go to my drum kit and probably come here to the last one. Something like this can just easily be like this. And from there, you also send them to your mixer channel. Add some reverb on some of these sounds. For me, you made yourself a very nice drum loop, right? So we go to a new section of the beat where we actually doing the chords, the synths, and the pads. So the first thing is to build some good chords. And with 3-step, the main thing is to create some easy chords. So I'm gonna use Launch Lizard today, but you can use anything. Go inside your piano roll and we can choose a scale that you wanna be on. So today, I'm thinking E. We're gonna create like simple chords. Make sure like your velocities are very low, and then I want to create them like very long, like they'll each take 2 bars. So if I take this and I start here and I jump 1 gray note after that, that's how easy we're building. So we're just making like a very simple chord progression, and we probably use this one. So it's very simple, and somewhere, somehow, might want to bring some notes lower like this, just so that it sounds different. Strum this, not too much. And the main thing now is to layer the same chords on other sounds. I'll go to this 3 oscillators here inside FL Studio. 3 oscillators. And so I reduce the volumes of the other oscillators and I choose this saw shape. And then I just take it down, like just an octave down there, and I paste these here. So the saw fill is it's like a sound that is normally used in trace step. It sounds like this. I'm gonna go inside this, and now I'm gonna reduce the filter just a little bit so that it can sound like this. And what else? Just reduce the low frequencies as well. I can also copy the same EQ here and actually put it on the piano as well. And we have something like this now. And this one helps you out to do automation as you go, where you can just increase it. So I like it for that. For now, we're just gonna leave it like this. So for me, I want a string as well. So I probably wanna go inside contact. So this is part of the pads and synth and whatever. So I just use this one for now. You can use anyone, you know. As well, you're just gonna copy this and paste it in here. And you might want to add in more pads. Let's go inside GMS for a pad. I'll take one for now. And what we're going to do is also reduce the low and high frequencies from it so it doesn't become too bright. So cut it off like some serious cut-offs. All right, now that we have done like some simple chords for this whole thing, the next thing is to add in some bass lines. There's 2 types of bass lines that you need for a song like this one. The first bass line is very straight. It follows the chords. The second one could be a plug bass. So let's start with a bass line that follows the chords. For now, I'll use Kepler. And then I'll take that bass guitar. And you copy this lower note here. And you come and paste them in here. And you sound like this. The next thing that you do on the bass is probably put in like a side chain. So normally it's either you use Crossbeat, has a side chain on it. I like to use Kickstart because the side chain is dope. I'll use this. The next one will be to find like a very simple plug bass. So now I'm gonna go maybe inside Nexus today. You can find them anywhere. I just use this UK packs. You have seen me use it a lot of times, especially if you're not new on my channel. And then this one, you make sure that you reduce or you just switch off the delay and reverb. The next thing is to listen to how your drums, your groove moves. And then that's how you're gonna put in your plug bass. So I'm hearing gong, 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 gong. Something like this. And then you're gonna do it like that. Something like that. Can keep it going like that. Can even take it an octave higher here. And you can now just go with it like that. And you have this now. next thing is to add in some melodies. This is where you put in some plugs or some synth melodies or some other melodies like guitars, trumpets, those type of things. So we're gonna start with some plug or synth melodies, something that's continuous. So I'm gonna use hype, and I'm gonna look for like a plug. For now, anything that sounds dope will work. So I'm just gonna keep it as simple as this, and then just go like that. And also, what you want to do is add in another one, which also just to support this one, and would normally come in the climax of the song, you know. So I use another hype, and we're just gonna paste this guy here for another 4 bars. Let's see how this one goes. I like it. And we have this. And the main thing after this is to actually find yourself, maybe your guitar, your trumpet, your saxophone, something like that. So I just go inside something like arcade and let it help me get maybe a guitar or a trumpet or something. On this one, I'm just gonna use this one. This is more like a collaboration thing. You made a beat and you're just adding things that will help you out to make it sound nice. So we're on to something right here. The next thing that we have to do is to add in some effects or fills. So I'm thinking your downshifter and your uplifters, very simple stuff. I think I like this one. And you're just gonna reduce it. And then now you just need something that's gonna go high as well. I like this. I'm just gonna put it here. And then I'm gonna do the time so that it hits straight on the line, and from there I can reverse it. And then from there I'm just gonna reduce it as well so that it can be like that. And then you can reduce this, you can remove these sounds here, and you have this. And this will help you out when you're doing arrangements. Speaking of arrangement, now let's get into arranging this song. So what I do normally is I highlight everything and I duplicate it like up until 4 times. Like 1, 2, 3, 4. And this part here, the last one, is where my climax is. And that's where I know that most of my sounds will be. So with my bass lines, I know they will sit something like this. And then now you wanna maybe leave, like I said, this one is probably the climax part, the second plug melody. This also sounds dope. I think we'll come in around here. And then now here, there's probably gonna just be this melody. And then I'm gonna leave this one here. I'm just gonna do automation of it just to go up, and then from here the chords will come in, and then you can remove this, and then from here you can just remove that, and you have the strings going down at the climax, and you have something like this. First part of the song, I don't want any of the shakers. I'll have it start like this. So now on the 3 oscillators, the first one, I probably want to put in the fruity EQ, and then I'm gonna automate this part, create automation clip, so that it starts off very low. You don't have to hear it much. And then now also the melody, do the same thing. Create automation clip. It's this one, and then you want it to start very low. I also want to remove that one, and it will keep coming in. And now also the shakers, I might put these ones here, or let's leave them out completely until the climax. You only have the top that comes in. And you'll get to this part of the song where I want to remove this. This is where I want to add in an automation for the throw oscillators for this one. Create an automation clip so that now it goes out, so that now it goes higher in terms of the frequencies. Let it go high like that. And now you take the same automation clip, and now you're gonna make it unique, and you're gonna do this like that, so that now it has reached its climax. It's gonna just be high on that part of the song. And that's how my arrangement starts. And that's where I start saying, okay, fine, I bring this, take it from here, and take it here, all right? And I know that it's just the same thing. This is still the climax. And then from here, I probably want to take out this part of the song and maybe add in more shakers now on the second part, where it seems like the second verse or something, and you have something like that. You can even remove the piano there. Probably want to put this one. You want it to be different. So you can hear the drop became too much, so you might want to add in more things. And you have something like this, which sounds dope. And then in terms of my arrangement, I probably want to put it in like a drop now, which will be like maybe just these coming in here. The length might be longer, but I'm just showing you how it will sound sometimes. From there is just the thing of adding things like these, and now you come back and bring this in. This is still your climax, and it still comes back easier into the song, and you have a very simple arrangement. The next thing is just to make sure that it ends well, and I didn't want to do too much to it. So this has been a very long tutorial, but I hope this was helpful. Please don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe if you think this was very helpful. I'll see you guys on my next video, and yeah, man, I'll just play it from here.